thinking back to childhood themes and stories, as I'm wont to do often. They never leave me. You know, I write stories for children. I read stories by other authors for children. I love children's literature. But what I'm thinking of now is a movie, The Wizard of Oz. In particular, the scene with the man behind the curtain or the wizard behind the curtain, and how Dorothy couldn't wait to get to the wizard because, see, the wizard had the magic. He could make anything happen, but he was also feared. Remember when they got there, it was like, oh, you know, what do I say to him? Or how should I look? They were getting all primped. Remember the lion? Oh my gosh. And the curlers. But, you know, so it's like, you know, they feared him. And then when the curtain was removed and they saw the little guy, they were like, you don't look so scary. Because it was all an illusion, you see. So you may have someone in your life, not maybe a wizard that you're afraid of, but a bully that you think is like, it could be your boss. If I walk by his office, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Or if he overhears me talking to Jan, oh my gosh. Or it could be someone in your family. You know, everybody straightens up when so-and-so's around. I remember one family member, people were warning me in advance, oh, when you see her, and I'm like, she's human. What the, like, okay, whatever. And they are used to this person, talk about familial and familiar. Why would you fear someone that you've known? It's like that's an illusion. It's an illusion. Now, if they get physical with you, deal with it accordingly, but don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Whip out 911. Whip out, do what you have to do. But don't be afraid of any man. Don't waste your time being fearful of anyone. They're all human, just like you and I. So yeah, The Wizard of Oz was on my mind. In regards to bullies and people who like to intimidate using illusions that they are greater than thou. So with that, let's break out these cards. Why am I thinking of the wizard in a bully form? Trepidation. Ooh. Why? That was quick. Because the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. Someone with no love. Ain't got no love. No love. Okay, Mr. No Love. Or Madam. Let me not be, you know, gender specific on this one because Ace of Truth in reverse. Someone that doesn't tell the truth. Someone that lies. So they got no love in their heart and they don't know how to tell the truth. But, and these are not in reverse. This deck is not. But what I was going to say is, yes, some women. I'm not meaning divine feminines. Divine feminines, when we get power, we rule in a feminine way. With love in our hearts. With mercy, with empathy, with generosity. But sometimes women who step into a male role of leadership, they like to rule like men. And they forget empathy. They forget leading with heart. They think leadership means adapt a man's world or a man's way of doing things. And when I say man, I'm sorry, a distorted male's way. The way that's always been done. With ego, bullying tactics, domineering, the illusion of I'm better than you, I'm smarter than you can't do this job. Please, you know, 9 times out of 10, the one at the top can't do the job that the ones at the bottom do. And that's the truth of it. What else? Another one in reverse. reverse. Six of Pentacles. Someone that just wants to take. That's this wizard. Or this false wizard, if you will. And what came in the upright? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfilled. Oh, someone that wants his wishes fulfilled. Oh, yeah. But won't fulfill your wishes. Three of Swords in the reverse. Over the heartbreak. Maybe someone who has been heartbroken. I never considered that. Could be this one who wants to, create illusions for others to fear him. I'll just stick with him to make it simple. Could be someone who has never gotten over a broken heart. Needs to get over a broken heart. King of Pentacles, perhaps. Powerful male. A wealthy male. Nine of Swords, giving everybody Nine of Swords nightmares, fears. Oh my gosh, not him. So yeah, we get the picture. Okay. Some situations for this wizard. Spreading illusions. Paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness came out in reverse. Okay, so not a playful person. Okay. Not paradise to be around. Grumpy, bad energy, negative vibes. Hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistence, working on it, repairing. So maybe doing some work or needs to do some work on oneself. Yeah, that's obvious. But will he? That is the question. That's the third step. Healing heart. Yeah, so repairing itself will heal the heart of heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationships. So yeah, this person needs to rebuild themselves. But in the meantime, we've all had broken hearts. This can't be the get out of jail free card for bullies all the time. Oh, they've been through this and that's what made them. We've all been through things. Be accountable. Own up. You know what I mean? And not suck it up, but deal with your issues like we all do, instead of taking it out on others or trying to rule or abuse or overpower others. Let's get one card from this deck and not get one card from the next deck. And then we'll get an angel card to wrap it up. Pride. Yeah. Most bullies and people that want to, you know, create illusions, they have a lot of ego and pride. A lot of ego and pride. In this picture, you see half of the person's face. I don't know if you could see it. Half of it is like a skeleton or monster or something. That's their ego side. And the other side is beautiful. So yeah, they let that ugly side come out a lot. That ego is the one that's greedy, that has this, you know, feed this insatiable need to be, you know, believe that I am better than others, and to prove it, I'll keep my foot on everybody. Angel, oh no, not angel message yet. One from the Wisdom Oracle, please. For this Emperor with no clothes. Children's vibe. Okay. Regeneration came with the Fates. regeneration, it fades. So maybe this person can be, it's faded that this person is burned down, and something in life is going to flatten this person out, just destroy all of that ego, and then begin new. Can form as the person that God intended this person to be in this world, which is not putting their foot on people to get ahead or to feel empowered. And let's get an angel message. We get two, emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. You may be somebody who is very sensitive, and unfortunately, the Wizard of Oz type likes to scare those the most. They really like to make themselves feel bigger by making you shake in your boots. You know, when all you are is a big-hearted person who, yeah, if you were choosing to, you could fight. If you chose to, you could be a bully, but you choose to live with love and light. So they take advantage of that, unfortunately. And guess what? The spiritual community can be just as rough on you. Because how many times, and I'm tired of hearing it, that you need to learn how to toughen up, or you need to, yes, put up your boundaries because you're forced to. I even say to do that, right? I've had to learn to do that. But should we have to? Not in a perfect and ideal world. In a perfect and ideal world, we all could have our boundaries down. We wouldn't need those boundaries because we'd all love each other and respect each other equally. But we are not fortunate enough to live in that kind of world yet. So we have to have our boundaries up. But is it your fault that you are full of love and trust? No. But to protect yourself, yes, you do have to guard against these, especially these bullies. Don't let them railroad you. In fact, when you sense, and you have that inner knowing, your inner child gives you a signal when a bully is around. When you sense it, do not back down. Turn into that other side. Create that other side if you don't have it to turn to. Create the other side that really firms up and gives that look like you better back away and mean it. Don't just have a front, mean it. You have to have that other side in this world because, again, we're not there yet. And then it says, another card came out from the angel messages. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. I'm thinking this means be clairvoyant and trust your mind's eye about how to deal with the situation at hand. You know what I mean? How to discern when there is someone around you that you need to, again, it could be at work, it could be in a love relationship, it could be family, friends, someone in your community, your neighbor, whoever you feel is impending on your boundaries or trying to get one over on you, trying to even be underhanded. You know what I mean? Sometimes people try to get their digs in. Bullies like to say things to hurt you and think, oh, I can get away with it and feel better. Stop them in their tracks with truth. Let them know right away, was that supposed to make me feel some kind of way? Did that make you feel better? Or correct them, you're absolutely wrong. No, it wasn't that way. You're not being negative, but you're letting them know, don't come again with me. Don't come again with that mess, not with me. And you do have to be that way at times. That's not being low vibrational or negative. That's standing your ground. It's protecting yourself, my love. And that's how you deal with the Wizard of Oz, the illusionist. Thank you for being here. Somebody definitely needs to hear that one. And I will see you next time.